Hi MeDo family! In previous video, we introduced many features of MeDo, such as Public Center, backend, earning tips, and so on. Well, MeDo has also rolled out some exciting new updates recently. It now supports core game features like a physics engine, particle effect, level design, and map generation. This means you can build interactive games with richer animations, better sound feedback, and much more engaging game, just like this. In short, you can create games that feel more polished and more fun to play with MeDo. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a game using MeDo step by step. Let's jump in. Today, I want to build a 2D action roguelike game, and we are going to start with the most important part, the prompt. Let me ask you something first. Have you ever tried describing a game to an AI like this? I want a cool action game with fighting, enemies, and upgrades. And then the result comes out kind of weird. Not bad, but definitely not what you had in mind. That's usually not because of the AI is bad, but because the prompt is too vague. So, when you describe a game, especially on a platform like MeDo, there are three things you should always focus on. First, the core gameplay. Try to ask yourself one simple question. What does the player actually do? For this tutorial, I'm building a game called Lost Place. I already know what kind of game I want, so I tell MeDo very clearly. This is a 2D side-scrolling action roguelike. The player moves left and right and attacks enemies and tries to survive a dangerous journey, instead of some very vague prompt. Second, the visual style. This is where a lot of people get stuck, but MeDo actually makes this part very easy. You can give MeDo reference images, background art, and even use the text-to-image plugin to design your visual first. In my case, I have already prepared some assets, so all I need to do is to tell the AI use the uploaded background, character, and enemy assets to build the scene. That's it. You don't need to explain colors, lighting, or camera angles line by line, unless you really want to. And third, this is the part most people skip, but it's actually the most important one: player interaction. When you design a game, don't just think about how it looks. You need to think about how the player plays it. So I ask myself a few very specific questions. How does the player control the character? What happens when the player gets hit? What is the goal of a single run? Now, instead of just thinking about this question, I put the answer directly into the prompt. Here's what I actually tell MeDo. The player can use A and D in keyboard to let character move left and right and press space to perform a basic attack. The player takes damage when hit by the enemy. The goal of each run is to defeat the enemy. If the player dies, the run ends and restart from the beginning. This might look simple, but this is where the game logging really comes from. And this is the key takeaway. If you don't explain how the game works, the AI will guess, but when you spell it out in the prompt like this, MeDo doesn't guess, it builds. So now, let's click Confirm together and see what MeDo gives us. Alright, it's done. Now MeDo has generated a first draft of the game for me. But it's not over yet. I'm still not fully satisfied with the game's visuals and interactions. So next, I will show you how I modify and improve this initial version using MeDo without writing any code. First, let's talk about visual design. I'm not really like these buttons, so I can simply take a screenshot, select the exact button, and tell MeDo what needs to be changed and how I want it to look, just like the three buttons should be located in the lower part of the screen, and their colors should be dark green, brown, and green. We can also use Edit to adjust things like colors, fonts, and size. Or if you have a specific style in mind, you can upload a reference image and ask MeDo to match the color and overall look. Next comes level design. If a game only has one level, it can get boring very quickly. So at this point, we can simply tell MeDo to add multiple levels, with the difficulty increasing from one level to the next. As you can see, players can now choose in between different levels here, which makes the game much more engaging and playable. Okay, the game is done. We started with nothing but an idea, wrote a clear prompt, designed the visuals, fine-tuned the details, and now we have a playable 2D action roguelike game. Come try it out for yourself. I cannot wait to see your game on the marketplace. Bye bye!